Very insecure about my teeth. I feel like I got a crooked smile. I feel like the girl from Are We There Yet? Let me show you what my teeth look like now for like a year and some change. The colors to like red because it's Christmas time, why not? Hey y'all, I feel like this is not my typical setup, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Your girl is back at work. So today's video is going to be about the obvious, these bad boys. It's been 5 years, a lot of payments, a lot of BS, a lot of missed payments, and all that jazz. But today's video, we're gonna talk about my braces journey. It has finally come to a close. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell. And if you're not new, welcome back, y'all. Y'all should know about my braces journey. Hey hoochies, it's Teerekelee and I'm back. Today is going to be a braces update. I first started my journey on June 30th, yes. You guys, I'm so excited. My orthodontist called today and was like, we can start your braces ASAP. What?
Naked.
ASAP. If you know me, I've been like super insecure about my teeth. This is my teeth. Yuck. So I got like I got an underbite, overbite, 3D bite. It's just crazy, right? Which started in, honestly, June of 2020. I was like, yo, if we're gonna be wearing masks, let me get my mouth straight. Like, my mouth wasn't really throwing up like gang signs or like any of that sort, but my teeth was a little crooked, you know, and I was very insecure about my smile. Let's get to the nitty gritty, shall we? I took some notes, you know. I definitely had, I don't know if it's called crowding or like what's the proper term for it, but like my front two teeth, they were like crisscross, you know, jump. That's how my teeth was looking in the front. Initially, when I first started my treatment, they told me I needed an expander, and pretty much the expander just widened the roof of my mouth because it was very narrow. And honestly, they asked me how did I breathe before they put the expander on, and I was like, I feel like I breathe great, you know what I mean? But when they put it on there, I had to like turn it every single night with a key. It was the cutest little thing with a key. I think if I do have footage, I'll insert it here. Expander with this key. If this thing want to focus, there you go. This is the key. All right, here, that's my expander. Slowly but surely, it started to like widen the roof of my mouth, which honestly transformed my breathing. Go figure. Then after that, the rubber bands came into. What's the word? Tortoise rubber bands on these four. They remind me of like vampire, like you know. I don't even want to dive into the rubber band situation because me and rubber bands was ridiculous. I literally needed a tool to like put the rubber bands, and then the rubber bands went from two, what was it called that I had in my mouth? It was like two metal, like little dots. I forgot the name. If it comes to me, I'll say it. So then I got buttons put in my mouth. If you want to see the inside of my mouth, I'm about to show you guys. But if you don't want to see it, then whatever. Anyways, but how there, and so the rubber bands would like connect, and so it was starting to pull it. However, your girl was very not disciplined in wearing her rubber bands, which led into, girl, what you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what is happening? I was just stupid, I think, at the time, right? So that was going on. They kept shifting the rubber bands. I had a tortoise and I want to say hair rubber bands, but sea lions or whatever. Tortoise. I used these bad boys. I know for sure I had the tortoise rubber bands. So then after that, I took a year and I ran away. I lived in Portland for a year, so I did not go to the orthodontist at all that whole year. I was just rocking the same braces, doing the same thing. And at that time, I pretty much probably still owed them some money too, but your girl, I don't care if we on the run. So I dipped off for a year and I came back and they were like, well, where the hell have you been? But let me tell you about my orthodontist before I even go a little bit further. Orthodontist was a woman-owned clinic,
and it was located off of on the west side of Houston in Memorial, Town and Country, and they were called Town and Country Orthodontists. Well, I think my braces was like $5,000, $6,000. I literally paid that out of pocket, like put it on a payment plan, because girl, at the time I did not have insurance, which silly me, I should have, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So my whole treatment plan for my braces is $6,780. Your girl did not pay it out of pocket. Your girl is on a payment plan because why? We are in a recession. I love my orthodontist. I love them. I rock with them. I'm good. As I was explaining before, they sat me down and it was like, girl, what you doing? And I was like, I'm coming to get my braces tightened, pay y'all money, you know, whatever. Because baby, they was calling me like the feds. And then they explained to me how I might either need to get a teeth pulled or jaw surgery because you're not wearing your rubber bands correctly. And they were like, well, maybe because you're an adult now, your teeth isn't shifting like how it's supposed to shift. So it's going to be the either or one, right? And I was like, baby, I already got all of my 32s. And I was like, I'm not about to have 31. I don't even like odd numbers, so why would I have odd teeth? You know what I mean? So jaw surgery came into play. And at the time, they were prepping my mouth for jaw surgery. I think this is like 2023. Towards the end, they were prepping my mouth. They had to like expand, like open gaps in my mouth and like shave a little in between my teeth to make room for the jaw surgery. So I went in and I got my, you know, like a little mock-up of what's gonna be happening or whatever. Before I could actually get the jaw surgery, they had to pull out my wisdom teeth. So they ended up pulling out the bottom wisdom teeth, and I was looking like Puff Daddy. Sorry, Puff Daddy for like 3 days. It wasn't really that bad, but it was the cutest little thing. So after that, then we moved on to phase 2, which was okay. We got the green light to go. However, it didn't end up, I mean, hindsight 2020 now, like I can understand why it didn't happen. It didn't happen because I didn't have the money to pay for it. Just that simple. I didn't have the money for it. Last year was a struggle for me. I went through a lot, and I just didn't have the funds for it. And so go figure, I ended up having the funds literally the next day, but they wasn't answering the phones or responding back to my emails. And so I was like, well, that's that. Well, we can go ahead and thumbs down the jaw surgery, like just exit out. That's not happening. But I felt like it was in God's plan that it wasn't right for me to happen. So 2025 came and I called my orthodontist. I said, yo, hey, the jaw surgery was a no-go. Stuff happened, like it is what it is, it's life. And they were like, okay, so what do you want to do? And I was like, let's just remove it. Like, I'm tired. I've been having these on my, like having these braces for almost 5 years. Like, I pretty much was a patient longer than some of their employees, you know what I mean? Like longer than they worked there. And so I was like, girl, let me just pay all this money that I owe y'all and just take it off. This year in April, they came off, and super excited about them. So now I'm in my retainer era, you know what I mean? Like, ooh. Yeah, I do have the ones that I take off and pop back on. I call them my new teeth. They're cute. So I'm only supposed to wear them at night for 12 hours. Girl, let me tell you, I need to do better. I need to do better at that. But I know me and my new little boo thing, we are talking about having like a whitening retainer party situation type thing. So hopefully that sticks to it. But overall, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has stuck around. I know I private like all of my braces videos, but I'm going to make them public so y'all can have the full series of them. And it's probably going to be so sentimental for me to even make those private and then like go back and look at them. But if you guys want to see the journey, it's going to be linked down below. And if you made it this far into the video, go ahead and put the teeth emoji. If you have any other questions about anything, drop those in the comments below. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.